Hello, my rainbows of all kinds, and welcome to a segment we're doing on the channel called Mini My Reviews. This is the show where I'll be reviewing stuff that Jay isn't interested in covering on our podcast, but I am. For our 6th episode, we're going to be talking about the Disney Plus miniseries, Win or Lose. This is a brand new series that came out this year, and because I kept seeing edits of it on my TikTok For You page, I decided to finally check it out. For those who don't know, Win or Lose is an 8-episode miniseries about a group of middle school kids who are all on the softball team for their school. They all end up getting to the championship, and it's up to them to be able to play, have fun, and win the game. Now, something I love about this miniseries is that we get to see how each kid on the team has their own dedicated episode for us, to get to know them, and how they all got to the championship game with their teammates. Each character in the story all plays their own part in the game, and each episode is like a puzzle that is slowly put together throughout the show until we get to the final episode where the rest of the game plays out and concludes. Another thing I love about this series is that all of the characters have their own unique and different backgrounds and personalities. We get to learn about each character individually before we all see how they work together on their softball team. It gives you a chance to get to know them and understand how they all play a part in this entire mini-series as a whole. My favorite characters/episodes were Rochelle's episode and Kai's episode. Rochelle's episode was also about her mom and how she's trying to do the best for her kids as a single mom. I can relate to Rochelle and her mom a bit since I've been through similar situations and experiences in my life growing up with a single mother as well. Seeing how close these two are is so sweet, and I loved watching how much her mom cares about her and how Rochelle is just trying to help her mom keep her head above water. Now we're going to talk about Kai's episode. For those who couldn't tell or understand the context clues, it's very well implied that Kai is transgender. They make it so subtle, yet so obvious, but they did it in such a genius way. They said that Kai was in a baseball, quote-unquote, male team, and wants to play softball, female team, in air quotes. Seeing her journey from moving to town to learning to be her one true self was such a great story to see. It was mentioned in a deleted scene they had to cut out a lot of her original story, and it sucks we didn't get to see more of it for her, but for what we did get, they did such a wonderful job with the subtle hints and nods, but made it relatable to young queer and trans kids who are going through the same thing. I also like the way they described the analogy of baseball and softball for her transition. It's honestly a very great analogy. Overall, this is such a wonderful mini-series and a breath of fresh air. The animation's amazing, the writing is spot on, the pacing is very well paced, and I very much enjoyed this mini-series. I hope we get more series like this in the future, and I suggest going to check out this show. It's available on Disney Plus, and I highly recommend it if you're looking for something fun to watch. I'm going to give Win or Lose 4.5 Maris out of 5. Anyway, that's my mini Mari review for Win or Lose. Hope you all enjoy it, and we'll see you next time. Bye, my rainbows.